Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the one and only SSWIII, aka Switzon the Great, and I want to talk to you about one of my latest tracks called Bittersweet. It's a track that I worked on, collabed with the one and only beat legend, piano legend, groove funk soul legend, Mad Keys. It was totally an honor to work with this man. He blessed me with the piano chords and what I do best, and that's going crazy with the production.
Switzon with the heat.
This is a beat production experience by SSWIII, aka Switzon the Great.
Hey, yo, so Switzon, that's crazy.
There was definitely a match made in heaven at the time. This was probably like during around Halloween of last year, of 2024. I was going through a few things. I was going through like a few challenges, good and some bad, and just going through a little bit of depression and just a little bit of, burnout. And I wanted to really reflect how I felt, with the whole melody, with the beats, and working a lot on just the feeling, just making sure that someone can feel this, just making sure that even when I listen to it from afar, I really feel something. And I think I did it great in the name of hip hop. No, but seriously, I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth about what this track means for me. Oh yeah, that's right. A commentary, a little bit of an artist commentary. So Bittersweet was basically a little mix of victory, a little bit of pain, a little bit of sadness, right? Towards the end of the year 2024, which is really how I felt. It's like I noticed a pull away from certain things, from some people that I liked, that I wish I could still grow with, but I just couldn't keep holding on and trying to stay on their level. So that's a little bit of what the Bittersweet was for me, when making this track. Just a reflection of, like I said, how I felt at the time. So the piano chords from Mad Keys, those samples were perfect. And when I listened to it without the beats, nothing else, just listening to it on loop, I was like, man, this is kind of how I feel. And it's interesting how like you hear certain sounds, certain chords, and you feel something from it. Like you think about your life. Maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's memory lane, maybe it's what you got to do tomorrow, maybe it's about the future, what have you. But it's so interesting like how music makes you really feel something, right? It's hard to really tap into that emotion. It took me a few weeks to really get the song to feel that way, right? And then I added in like the crazy sci-fi sounds, all the swizzy bells and whistles, all of like my true artistry signature sounds that I like to call it. Bittersweet is definitely what I felt at the time, 2024, Thanksgiving, towards Christmas. But still, I'm joyful. I'm still happy that I finished the project. I was still happy to make it through another year, and learn so much from that year. Because through all the ups and downs, it made me stronger as not just an artist and musician, but as a man, as a grown man, as a person, building friendships with new people, letting go of old friendships that just aren't working, and literally just cutting off people that just, cannot rock with me. You know what I'm saying? For a million of reasons, but, yeah, bittersweet. And I feel that life really is a bunch of, emotions towards that. You win something that you've been working so hard on for so long, all the drama, all the pain and suffering that you had to go through to get to a certain level, right? And when you receive it, it's like, man, I've reached a higher level. I'm at the top of the mountain with a few people, but it's not a lot of people. And that's just something we all have to deal with when it comes to success. So again, that's what I was really aiming for with that track. And the remix is a little bit more joyful. It's a little bit more, nostalgic in terms of hip hop samples. I think in Diggable Planets, the dun da da dun da da. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool. Yeah, I wanted to kind of just go back and find like a very classic hip hop sample that I can, push the track a little bit more forwards with, and that seemed to be the perfect one. But Bittersweet is more on the light, happy-go-lucky side. Like, hey, you know what? I was a little sad. Hey, celebrate life, celebrate victory, move on, you know? Like let's have a good time. Let's party it up. You know what I mean? Like serendipity, 5,000, let's go. Whatever the that means. I just be making stuff up sometimes. I'd like to call them swizzyisms. But anyway, yeah, Bittersweet. So that's pretty much my little commentary about the track. I think I'm gonna start doing more of these, like when I release new tracks or albums. I want to talk about it, kind of give you guys like a little 5 to 10 minute deep dive, like just how I felt, what it means to me, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, you know, this is popping live stream on Spotify, Apple Music. Most importantly, is up on Bandcamp. So you can literally check out my track if you really love it, if it makes you feel something, makes you happy, you know, makes you want to, you know, just support my work, please do. I invite you. It's only for $1, I believe, on Bandcamp. But thank you for listening to me babbling about my own music for like 5 or 10 minutes. And I hope you learned something today that was cool, and I hope you feel some type of inspiration to work on your own music and beats, your own art and graphic design, album covers, visuals, whatever that is. So smash that like button if you really enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to go for the wild ride. Appreciate y'all. I'm SSWIII, aka Switzon the Great, and we out. Yeah, peace.